everybody today. Stephanie Wilson Vincent here, otherwise known as GrandmaLovesMakeup.com. Grandma is wore out. Wore out, as the grandbabies would say. She is simply wore out. Yesterday was a huge day. I hope everyone had a wonderful Easter weekend. I know we did. We were blessed to have 6 out of our 12 grandbabies here with us over the weekend, off and on. So we had a great weekend, but Grandma was beat. So kind of glad we had today to recuperate. So today we're going to be making it up with palette number 6. Okay, this is our newest palette. Still available on back order, however. Look at those gorgeous colors. Oh my gosh, they are just amazing. The bomb, that is what they are. So today, I would actually look really good doing palette 5 with the shirt that I have on, but I'm going to do palette 6 today. And I think I'm going to do these last 3 colors right here. I've not really messed with them much. I'm going to do, they are called, if I can read them, Audacious, Enthralled, and Lofty. So this is Audacious, this is Enthralled, and this is Lofty, okay? So I'm going to use those 3 today. And I'm going to start with my transition color, which is going to be Enthralled, which is this color right here, okay? So I'm going to take Enthralled and get a little bit on my brush and just tap it off a little bit and go into my crease and just go back and forth, kind of like a windshield wiper, swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash, okay? Just back and forth, okay? This is my transition color. You can make it as light and as dark as you want. The more that you go back and forth, the more that you're going to have, the higher that it's going to go, okay? So just kind of keep that in mind, okay? And this is my transition color, okay? So I'm just back and forth. You notice I'm trying to stay kind of away from my brow, and I'm just doing this in my crease. So just continuing to go back and forth and make it a little bit darker. And then I'm just going to go down on my lid just a little bit, okay? Because again, like I said, I'm going to take half of my lid. It's like I start right here with the swish, swish, swish. And I'm going to take this half of my lid and make that my transition color, okay? Isn't that nice? Now this will look good just this color alone. Okay, and just do the swish swash, and this is in your crease, okay? Now, if you have hooded eyes, not to worry. You can make your own crease. Yes, I said you can make your own crease, okay? It is so easy, and our hooded lovelies don't get enough credit because their eyes can be so gorgeous when done right. And on my VIP page, if you're part of that, you will see that I've posted some really good hints and tricks as to how to, even diagrams as to how with hooded eyes, some different things that you can do to get those to really stand out. So be checking that out if you haven't yet, okay? So that's my transition color. So now I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go back with the darker color, which was, what did I say it was? Acrydius, okay? And it's this color right here, okay? Now, I'm going to start light because I don't want it to be like total dark, okay? Now this is where our hooded lovelies love this type of makeup, because I'm actually going to go above my crease here, and this is where our hooded ladies, this is where you would do like your crease, okay? So I'm just doing, again, like I said, back and forth. I don't want to go too dark with this, okay? And I could leave it like that, but I kind of like the whole fill in the little corner here. I like that. I like the way that looks. I like the way that it goes from my lightest to my transition to the darker color. So it's not going extremely dark, but you know, you've got a darker color going on there. See? So just make sure I get it good and connected there, okay? So I'm going to take just a little bit, and I'm going to dab it off again, keeping my eyes open. I'm going to do the windshield wiper thing again and just back and forth, okay? Back and forth, because I'm just spreading this for right now, okay? Just back and forth, okay? Don't worry if you don't get it perfect, okay? We can go back and we can fix fix our mistakes. Yes, it's the awesome thing about makeup is you don't have to be perfect at it. You just need to know how to go back and correct your oopses, okay? And that is really easy, okay? So I'm not going to go real dark. I don't want to go real dark tonight, but this would make a great smoky eye. You could take that down and make it darker, but I'm just going to go just kind of in that crease. Now you can see hopefully where I've got my transition and I go into my darker shade on both sides. Let's see here. I'll put a little bit more on this side. Okay, now then I'm going to come in with the color Lofty. And you can do this one of two ways. Lofty is kind of a shimmer color. That's this color right here. You can put your hand on the color like so and just leave it there for a few seconds, and the warmth of our hand will actually transfer the makeup onto our finger. You see that? My hands aren't very warm, and then I can just pat it on there. I can also use my cream shadow brush and just get some like that and pat it on. Pat, 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 pat. Now with these shimmers, I want to pat because they're not going to look good if I do the swish, 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 okay? I want this to go in specific areas. Okay, so I'm going to pat it on. Just pat, pat, pat. Look at that. Isn't that coming together beautifully? Yes, I will come back and blend. Let's do this side. Now, if you want, you can take a fourth color, and I would probably do Calm, which is this color here, and do under the brow area. I generally use concealer on my eyelids kind of as a base, so I usually don't go that close to my brow. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Beautiful! But you can, okay? So you could take this one right here, which is Calm, and you could take and you could put it above the dark here right under the brow on both sides if you like. Okay, you can do that. I'm actually going to take Calm. I'm going to brush my brush off real quick, and I'm going to put it here in the corner of my eye. Okay, what are you doing that for? Well, I want you to look at my eyes. Which one looks a little bit more awake, a little bit more brighter? Maybe give me appearance of a little bit younger. That's the eye that has the crease, the lighter shade in the middle. You don't ever want to drag dark into that, okay? In fact, I've almost got to the point where I don't even hardly wear eyeliner anymore on that upper lid because I think this look makes me appear younger than my almost 49 years. Eek. Yeah, I know, getting old. Grandkids and children really like to remind me of that, and that's okay. I love them anyway. So, I'm going to go back with, and this is my, this is our new fluffy crease brush, okay? I love this brush. It's like my favorite in the whole wide world, and it's made specifically for your crease, but I use it for like a little bit of everything, and I'm just going to like blend, okay? Just blend it in. Not much, because I don't want to take any of this gorgeousness off, but I want my colors to flow smoothly, so I'm just going to blend. Okay, so there's no harsh lines or nothing like that. Now then, since I'm not doing the top of my brows, and I don't want this dark color to go really close to my brows, I'm just going to take my concealer brush, which this is the concealer, and I'm going to take my concealer brush, it still has some concealer on it, and I'm just going to clean up my lines just a little bit, okay? Just to make sure I'm not too close to the top of that eyebrow. Okay, I've already done the brows, and see, that gives it a good clean cut. Okay, now that's what I meant about making sure that, you know, if we make a mistake, we can fix it real quick. I'm just going to get these sparkles off my face real quick. Okay, there we go. Now then, the other thing I want to show you guys is how to make this stay all night long. All night. Ooh, ooh, all night. Yep. Gonna make it stay all night long, okay? And I'm gonna use my setting powder. I got a little bit on there, and I'm just putting that over my eyes. Translucent. You notice that it does dull the color just a little bit. I don't mind that because what I'm doing tonight, I don't want to make a bold statement. Now I've already put my setting powder on the I've baked, so the areas that I wanted a Photoshop look. I've already baked, so I'm just gonna lightly drag my setting powder down, okay, like so. Now then, I am gonna go back and just kind of put a little bit more on these areas that didn't get as much. And I will do my neck as well, because I've got my foundation going down to my neck. Now I'm in a transition color, so I'm mixing colors at the moment, but that's okay. You know, the better you get at it, the more often you do it, the better you get at it. So there is that look with those 4 colors that I used. And I'm going to slap on just a little bit of lipstick here. Isn't that pretty? Goes great with this outfit. This color actually goes great with anything. One thing I love about it is how quickly it dries. And these palettes, you know how I told you that they can, these shimmer ones, you can put your finger on it. And, well, I'm going to show you another trick here. I'm going to use this one here, put my finger on it for just a second. And I'm going to make my lipstick glitter just kind of in here. Now that just gives it just a little bit of a shimmer. It's a different look. It's one that not everybody has. And it's a trick that not everybody knows. And now you do. So, take my headband out. All I have to do is flat iron my hair and I am ready for my night, okay? So, thank you guys for making it up with Grandma. I really appreciate you being here. If you have any questions about our palettes, please don't hesitate to ask. Okay, now, we started today with some of my teammates, and if you've not entered this group and you want to, make a comment below, because we're going through all of these palettes, 1 through 6, every day for the next, well, through Saturday. And we're learning all kinds of new, neat tricks and tips and tricks, I should say, excuse me. In fact, my friend Suzanne was on earlier today, and she showed us in less than 10 minutes, I don't even think it was 10 minutes, just how to get a really beautiful day look that's just really simple. She used, I think, 2 colors. And then she showed us how to go from that day look into that night look by just adding 1 other color. And boom, she was done. I think the whole thing lasted like 10 minutes. So if you want to be part of that, please, please, please let me know. I'd love to have you join us. There's a lot of good information on there. These are ladies that have been using Younique for quite some time, and they know what they're doing and they know what they're talking about. So just say, hey, add me, and I will add you to that, because I would love to have you on there, okay? And I'm just finishing here with just a touch of Younique. Love my Younique now. You can actually tell that I have lashes with my Younique. I love how I put makeup on daily, okay? Because I'm on here and I'm talking to you guys daily, okay? And this bottle is, I don't know, almost 3 months old, and it's still as good as it was the day that I opened it, and it's just epic. There's nothing more that I can say about it. It is just epic. They're epic products. This particular one is not the waterproof, but it is water resistant, and I'm a crier. So when I tell you that I can sit through something and bawl like a big baby and it doesn't run down my face, that's big. It really is. It really is. And this doesn't. The Epic doesn't. So anyway, I wanted to mention the opportunity too. If you guys like this makeup and you would like to get involved in helping other women and literally changing their lives, helping them by uplifting and empowering them and showing them how to use the tools that they have to feel better about themselves, talk to me, okay? Because now's the perfect time. The perfect time to join is right now, okay? I kid you not. You do not want to miss what's coming up here real soon. In fact, the 1st of May, we've got something really huge getting ready to happen, and it would be great if you were on my team and a part of that, and I would love to have you. I'm just going to put a little highlighter on here. So be thinking about that, okay? You know, I knew absolutely nothing about makeup whenever I started this, and in all honesty, I was just what they called a kidnapper. I was just in it for the makeup, and then I discovered just how much I really loved the makeup, and I loved what the company stood for. I love their missions. I love their firm, faithful commitments that they have, and you know, and I just fell in love with it. Plus, I fell in love with my Y sisters as well. So, if you are thinking you need a change or just a little bit extra income, let me know. I would love to have you join my team, okay? Because we're going places, and I don't want to leave anybody behind, okay? All right. Love you, gals. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great one. And I have a huge announcement. I think I'm going to go on tomorrow night, and I got a huge announcement tomorrow night I'm really excited about. So I will see you tomorrow night, okay? Love you all. Bye.